The calendar marks a punctual in the vein of time, a silent clockwork mechanism coiled beneath the skin. The blood knows the coordinates before the eyes trace the line. The biological tally begins where the logic fails to win. A calculated malfunction triggered by a rotation of the earth. The marrow counts the days since the extraction of the light. Capillaries constrict in the sudden cold snap of the soul. A phantom fever claims the ladder of the spine unbidden. It is not a thought but a twitching muscle out of control. A prehistoric reflex that was only temporarily hidden. The thermostat of the ego drops into a sub-zero degree, while the cellular records play back a frequency of fright. The body is a program machine that snaps lectures on cue. An anniversary action flowing through the thousand events. The nervous system archives the damage and signs it is true. A recurring infection that mocks always feeble defense. The lungs tighten their grip before the brain recognizes June. A subconscious alarm ringing inside the hollow of the bone. A sudden tremor in the hands, like a loose wire sparking the involuntary architecture of a house built on tent. The internal barometer senses the pressure, embarking a chemical signature written by an invisible hand. The skin remembers the impact that the memory tried to erase, storing the trauma in dark corners where the enzymes grow. 30 days of shallow breathing and a persistent ache, a biological glitch in the hardware of the human form. The pulse accelerates for a ghost's inhabitant's sake, preparing the organs to weather the predictable storm. It is an anatomical loop that refuses to close its gates, tracing the jagged geometry of a private and physical hell. Is an anatomical loop that refuses to close its gates, tracing the jagged geometry of a private and physical hell. The anatomy of the calendar is written in a glance, a periodic breakdown of the fibers and the strands. The pulse is the metronome of a localized decay. The hardware is failing on its designated day. The body is a program machine that snaps fractures on cue. An anniversary action flowing through valve in the ver. The nervous system archives the diligence and it is true. A recurring section that mocks and ways people defend. The lungs tighten their grip before the brain recognizes June. A subconscious longing inside the follow